What up? It's your boy Joe Solo back with another video. I wanted to do a reaction today. This is my first reaction on my channel. Now, a little bit of backstory about this. I've been watching Bel-Air and I've made a couple videos about it, but it made me think of something, particularly when on the first episode, Uncle Phil and Jeffrey caught Will sneaking out of the house. Now they take Will back inside and he and Uncle Phil have a serious conversation. Uncle Phil says, look, a real man knows how to make good on second chances. A real man knows how to look another man in the eye, right? And Will starts crying. He becomes defiant, like, you ain't my daddy. I don't need to hear this, right? So when that happened, it made me think of that famous episode, powerful episode, when Will's father came back, right? And that was truly a powerful episode. I mean, it's very hard to watch for real, for a lot of people, including myself. I mean, it's hard to watch it without a lump in your throat. I actually did not grow up with a father myself, so it really kind of hits you in the feels like that, man. So, and it makes me think what they're gonna do with that episode. I imagine they would have an episode for that down the line somewhere, and whew, if it's crazy like the original version is, boy, that's gonna be hard to see, man. So crazy to see. So I figured we can just watch it here and just get a reaction. So let's go. Wow, this video has 12 million views. Man, it's crazy. Now, for a quick synopsis of this episode, because I remember it very clearly, I used to watch Fresh Prince through and through. I used to watch the reruns like every day, right? So basically in this episode, Will goes to an amusement park and out of nowhere his father shows up. And Will hasn't seen or spoke to his father in like 15, 16 years, right? And for the first time in his life, he starts to talk to his dad and get to know his dad, right? And they have good conversations. They hang out, right? And it turns out Will's dad is a truck driver, and he has a delivery job that's going to take him across the country, right? So a long road trip. And Will is like, hey, I want to go with you. You know, this would be a perfect time for Will and his father to hang out. But this leads to a big argument with Uncle Phil, because Uncle Phil is like, wait a minute, this dude ain't been around your whole life. Like, why are you so eager to run off with him? You know what I mean? And it's not that Uncle Phil is trying to keep Will away from his father. It's the fact that Uncle Phil is just trying to protect him from getting his hopes up and things like that. And Will is just trying to tell him, like, look, I need to go do this. Like, this is his chance to be with his father for the first time. And they're going back and forth. And Will is like, I don't care what you think. You ain't my father. You know what I mean? So just a real heated argument. And obviously he didn't mean that, you know, things get said in the heat of the moment. Now, after that argument, Will's father comes over to tell Will that he actually can't take him on the trip, right? So once again, in a sense, he's abandoning Will, and you know, just kind of hurting his feelings like that. So here's where the scene picks up. So let's go.
Lou, if you walk out of Will's life now, don't you ever come back.
Here we go.
Sit down.
I ain't got time for no lecture.
I said sit down, Lou.
Uncle Phil got that presence, man. Love that man, James Avery.
You know, Will was doing just fine until you showed up. But now that you're back, you have responsibilities to him.
Look, we're still gonna take the trip.
Oh, bull! Bull! Will is not a coat that you hang in the closet, then pick it up when you're ready to wear it. His life goes on. He's not supposed to be here for you. You're supposed to be here for him.
You get off my back! You think I want this? It just happened!
Jesus.
Now, when Will was a baby, I was scared.
Cut the crap, all right? Cut it. Because I've been there. But I didn't run out on my family.
Walking out on the kid.
I was there every day for them, because that's what a man does.
Fine, Philip. You win.
Love James
You the
Avery.
man. You a better man than me.
Uncle Phil ain't trying to beat him, man. That's not what it's about, yo.
Now, you gonna tell Will or not?
I'm not gonna do your dirty work for you.
Bruh, my palms are sweating because you know it's
I'll call him from the road.
it's,
Why don't you do
it's so
that?
intense, man.
Daddy out!
Shit.
What's up? Will, man, I'm glad you're here.
It's crazy because you know what's coming.
Some business came up I gotta handle. So we're gonna have to put our trip on hold. You understand?
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Just for a couple of weeks.
I understand.
Yeah. Maybe a little longer.
Yeah,
Maybe
whatever,
a little
whatever.
longer. Come on, man.
Look, I'll call you next week and we'll iron out the details. Okay?
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Man, look at that
It's great seeing
disappointment
you,
on
son.
Will's face.
You too, Lou.
Look at that disappointment on his face, man. He called him Lou. He didn't call him Daddy. He called him Lou. Like, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I didn't mean to say nigga. Jesus.
I'm sorry, Will.
You know what? Actually, this works out better for me. You know, the Slimmies of summer come to class wearing next to nothing. You know what I'm
Will,
saying?
it's all right to be angry.
Bro, look
Hey,
at my
why
hands.
should I be mad? I'm saying at least he said goodbye this time. I just wish I hadn't wasted my money buying this stupid present.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. If there was something that I
Hey,
could
you know
do-
what? You ain't got to do nothing, Uncle Phil. Hey, ain't like I'm still 5 years old, you know? Ain't like I'm gonna be sitting up every night asking my mom, when's Daddy coming home, you know? Who needs him? Hey, he wasn't there to teach me how to shoot my first basket, but I learned, didn't I? Hey, I got pretty damn good at it too, didn't I,
Yeah,
Uncle Phil?
you did.
Got through my first day without him, right? I learned how to drive, I learned how to shave, I learned how to fight without him. I had 14 great birthdays without him. He never even sent me a damn card. The hell with him!
That anger and that pain pouring out, man. It's crazy.
I ain't need him then and I don't need him now.
Will.
Nah, you know what, Uncle Phil? I'm gonna get through college without him. I'm gonna get a great job without him. I'm gonna marry me a beautiful honey, and I'm gonna have me a whole bunch of kids. I'm gonna be a better father than he ever was. And I sure as hell don't need him for that, because ain't a damn thing he could ever teach me about how to love my kids.
Jesus, man.
How come he don't want me, man?
Got a lump in my throat and shit, man. Shit's crazy. How come he don't want me? That's horrible, man. That's a beautiful statue. Man, that is powerful, bro. What fatherless kid hasn't felt that before, especially a son? That's crazy, man. Bruh, literally, man, my palms are sweating, literally. That's crazy, man. Like I said, I didn't grow up with a father myself, man. And I knew who my dad was, but I never had a relationship with him. And I was never that kid that was asking, where's my dad at? Mommy, where's daddy? I was never that kid. Maybe I blocked it out of my mind, or I don't know. My mom never talked about him. I never asked about him, you know. And a lot of my friends didn't have their dads either, because, you know, a lot of black kids don't have that, you know. 80% of us are born out of wedlock. And that's not to say that all black kids don't have their dads, but, you know, but I know that tons of black dads are very involved. So I won't even put that out there like it's not like a fact, because it is. Black fathers are the most involved. I think. I don't know. But from my own personal experience, I never had that. So like I said, I never thought about not having a dad around until I got into my until about my 20s, because that's really when I kind of first sat up and considered a lot of things that I never learned from a father, that only a father can teach a son. You know what I mean? I had a few mentors. I had baseball coaches and stuff like that, but still I never had that father. You know what I mean? And so like I said, that's when I first kind of started to consider things that I never learned, like Like no one really talked to me about, girls, you know what I mean? Like I never had that OG to talk to me about girls and stuff, you know what I mean? Taking me to basketball games and shit like that. So, but it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not trying to dwell on it. I think I grew up okay. I don't have a bunch of kids everywhere. I'm not in the street or nothing like that. So, my dad actually passed away in 2020. I learned that he passed away. And funny thing is, I actually learned on Facebook that he passed away. My dad, if you've ever heard of the group Slave, it's a funk group from Ohio. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by watching you. My dad was an original member of that group, and I followed their Facebook page. And someone in the group posted, "Hey, is it true that blah 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 died?" And I was like, "Oh shit!" So I called my mom. I was like, "Hey, I think my dad died," and it was confirmed that he passed away. So I wasn't sad about it. I mean, I was sad that a man died, but I wasn't sad that a father died. I can't mourn a father that wasn't there. I can't mourn someone that I didn't know like that as a father. So I mean, it is what it is, man. All I can do is grow and move on. You know what I'm saying? That makes me want to be there for my kids, you know what I'm saying, and be the best father that I could be. I don't have kids yet, but when I do, I just got to make sure that I be the best father that I could be, because I wouldn't want my kids to remember me like that. You know what I mean? So, like I said, when I have kids, man, like I can't wait to show my kids like Star Wars and shit like that, and like take my kids to the movies. And I have a piano back here. I can't wait to put my kid on a piano and shit, get him into instruments and music and stuff like that. So I just love that stuff, man. So, and then I see my homeboys with their kids, man, and so I just think that stuff is great, man. So, but like I said, with Bel-Air, bro, if they have an episode like that, that's gonna be crazy, bro. So just wanted to get my reaction on that. But I'm just gonna leave it there. Once again, please like and subscribe. I'll be back with more videos. So thank you for watching.
It's